My all-time favorites, Les Miserables, is on stage right now at the Aronoff Center, and one of the stars of the production is a graduate of the UC College Conservatory of Music, CCM. Preston Truman Boyd plays Javert, plays it wonderfully, and he's here in the studio. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On the tour and the role, and you're just wonderful. I really enjoyed it the other night.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun.
So what is it like to play Javert?
You know, I'm playing a man who becomes totally unhinged every night, you know, 8 times a week. So it takes a lot of energy, but it's a lot of fun to explore those, you know, parts of the psyche and you know, to be a part of such an epic story and be the antithesis to the Valjean, and you know, it's great. It's
so how is it being back in Cincinnati? I'm sure it's changed great. A little since you were here.
I was at campus a few days ago and I could not believe how much it's changed. Right? It's unbelievable. OTR is unbelievable. Everything is so cool, and like walking around downtown. It's
so
great.
The last time you were here, you were the monster in Young Frankenstein, right?
Yeah, 10 years ago now. The Aronoff. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, you've played so many different roles. Do you have a favorite? Is Javert one of your favorites?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I didn't totally anticipate that, I guess. Once I started, you know, rehearsals and getting into actually doing the show and everything, I'm like, man, I'm having so much fun. It's such a great cast. I'm like loving my life right now. But I also toured with Jersey Boys a while ago.
Great.
And had a blast with that. And then just recently did The Play That Goes Wrong in New York on Broadway and had a great time. I've been able to play a lot of different
and you were in Kiss Me Kate.
Kiss Me Kate
so you
recently.
were in New York a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it fun to be back on the road? Do you like the continuity of New York? Like, what are some of the pluses and minuses?
It becomes monotonous and grating at some time, you know, at some points living in New York for sure. So the idea of being out on the road is very nice when you're in New York, and I've really enjoyed it. I've been able to, you know, been back to other cities I played in the past, so it's good to, you know, revisit some of those old, you know, coffee shops and whatnot.
So you grew up in Minnesota, and I saw a picture on your website where you're skateboarding. You're like a real outdoorsy guy.
Yeah.
So how did you get into musical theater? Because a lot of people think, oh, those are so different.
I knew I was supposed to do this because with all of my other interests, this one just kept pulling me in. And I grew up playing hockey and had to kind of make a decision to give that up at one point so I could really focus on the arts. And
when did you start getting involved in the arts?
I started singing in church at a young age, and then I think that just, you know, I enjoyed being in front of people. And so then I ended up enrolling at the local, you know, high school stuff.
And you actually played Jean Valjean in high school, right?
I played Jean Valjean in high school, yeah.
So do you like one role better than the other? I mean, the two of them together, that chemistry and the way they fight and go at each other through the entire play.
Yeah, I enjoy being off stage a little bit. I have a little more downtime than my counterpart Patrick, who does a phenomenal job. But it's great, you know. I'm very happy to be playing Javert.
The voices in this production are absolutely incredible. What do you think of the new staging for it? It's a little bit different from the original version.
Yeah, there's no turntable, which a lot of people expect, and I
like it.
Yeah, it's very cool. I think it has
the set
more
design is really neat.
Yeah, it has more of like a cinematic look to it. It looks like you're almost watching a film, which I think is really lends itself to this story as well, because it is such an epic story. And you do such a wonderful job with stars. So
did you always have that voice? Like, how did you develop it? Did you know you had that in you?
Yeah, I trained a lot, and I just as I've gotten older, my voice has settled into this, you know, baritone range very well, and this song was, you know, I mean, it's right in the meat of my voice. So every time it comes up at night, I'm very excited to sing it. So.
Well, I was very excited to hear it. I actually posted a link to you singing it on Broadway.com on my Facebook. But you can go see Preston in Les Mis at the Aronoff through February 23rd. Do yourself a favor, get a ticket. Local12.com is where we have the information. Such a pleasure to talk to you, Preston.
So much.
Thank you
so
so
happy
much.
To be here today.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.